It's that sort of area, you know. Just normal people, you know, who would, you know, trying to get by from day to day. You know? Same as I was when I lived down there. This is me polishing my balls when we first opened the first pawnbrokers. I'm then polishing my balls. My wife likes them shiny. I have 7 children. Okay, 4 to my wife, 1 to my ex-girlfriend, and 2 to my ex-wife. Okay. I'm not having any more. Can't afford them.
Yeah. What about that shop next door? Or some neighbours but worse off? Build a swimming pool. What do you want, kids? Your dad has a big win. Swimming pool.
When I won the first tournament I ever won in Vegas, it was at the Four Queens, and I beat Men the Master heads up. Now, Men the Master is an horrible little Vietnamese guy, not a very nice guy at all, who tries every stroke in the book to win every tournament he can. This was my first big tournament, and I was heads up with him, and he had all these little cronies hanging around him, all screaming, "Go on, the master! Go on, the master!" And my mate Gary Whittaker, who you can see on this picture here, over here, if we can come over here, right out of the blue, shouted, "Go on the fucking Devilfish." And that's how it stuck, you know. I go to America now and everywhere I go, "Hello, Devil, how are you doing, Devil?" You know. So yeah, you know, it's, people remember, you know. Remember a nickname better than they do a name.
Well, if he loses a few times, then he'll win it back, and then he'll lose again, and then he'll win it back again. It's up and down most of the time like that. And if he has a really good win, he's buys himself a car, and then if he loses, he sells the car. He's just waiting to win the big one, then make a difference.
You've got to have a face what it's very hard to read, I think, you know. I mean, a guy once says to me, "Take them shades off so I can see if you're bluffing." I took the shades off and I looked at him like that. And he said, "Put them back on again." You know, I did. But, yeah, I think you've got to, I don't know about the face so much, you've got to be able to control all your body motions, you know. It's not about bluffing and your chest going up and down like this, you know, like you're going to have an heart attack or your hand's shaking, you know. That's my title. Excuse me. I will expect to the weekly game in London, where I'll be trying to empty a few pockets, hopefully not my own. All my mates, they all ask me how he's doing. They all buzz off it as much as I do. They all ask me how he's doing, where he is. They all like it 'cause it's different, you know. It beats working for somebody else. So it's understandable to see how easily influenced I am by his lifestyle, by his profession, compared to that of what I'm used to. I've played for little bits of money, nothing too big. I like to see myself learning it. So that was good at it. I mean, I understand you can't just learn it and go and play and win. It takes years of practice. So, I don't know. Yeah, last night I lost £1,500. I was winning £2,000 with 20 minutes to go, and I decided to gamble and came away losing 1,500. But the night before I had quite a bit of luck. I didn't even have a seat in the game, and I actually played in a seat. The guy had gone for dinner, I sat in his seat, and I managed to win £10,600, so I'm still winning 9,000 on the trip. So. I can't seem to get this kettle to boil, you know. I reckon Whitney Houston must have knackered it last week when she stayed here. I'm probably not very helpful, actually. I'm not very domesticated, you know. I mean, I've only got 4 kids. Maybe if I had 10, I'd have to help a little bit, you know. 4's not that many. I think the secret is never to actually get into that mode, you know. That's where people go wrong, you know. If you never get into that mode, they'll never expect you to do it. And if they ever ask you to do it, make a mess of it, and they never ask you to do it again. Even if you've got to sacrifice a few pots, you know, drop them on the floor or burn a bit of food, it's worth it in the long run.
The next big tournament is in Amsterdam. It cost Dave £2,000 to enter, but the prize is £85,000.
I keep going fucking 4 steps forward and 3 steps back. It's like climbing fucking Mount Everest with roller skates on, you know?
Well, what stage are we in the tournament at the moment?
We're at the desperate stage. If I don't win a pot soon, I'm out. Up to now, all I've done this tournament is drink 8 gallons of water.
And as soon as we reach the number of 7, we will stop, and tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 we will continue the final.
Things have got desperate. What's happened here is I started off with the best hand and I've ended up with the worst hand. Can't win. It looks like Marcel's probably got a straight and the other kids could have anything. Probably a 2-pair. Either way, I don't fancy my hand. What is it like? Thank you. Well, tournaments are all about making the right decisions at the right time. I made the wrong decision, and that's why I'm walking down these stairs now.
The casino closes at 4, but Dave has arranged to go to a private cash game run by a friend of his, Marcel. Marcel has a 25% stake of anything Dave wins.
Listen, let me just finish. Sorry. They're not happy with 150, right? Did they tell you? What? Did they tell you they're not happy with 150? I think they want to play 100. Ali says they played 100 last time, so I'll win the money anyway. What's the difference? You got 25% of me, man. Fuck it now. Don't worry. We'll get the cash. We'll get it one way or another. Yeah. Hi, Georges. How are you? Fine, you?
Yeah,
nice to see you.
Yeah.
Where is the champion?
In a cash game, Dave usually plays with no less than £25,000.
Mr. Tang wil sigaretten, ik weet het niet. Moet je even bij Mr. Tang?
Dave and Marcel both hope the night will end in a heads-up match with an aggressive young German player called Marcus.
Ja, rechts, aber nicht außen, immer geradeaus. Marcel.
The government would like to control gambling, so they put the monopoly in the hands of the Holland casinos. But nobody, you know, nobody can object you to invite some friends in your living room and play a game of poker. You know, the police can't go around and check every living room in the center of Amsterdam. It's a positive thing for the club to happen because he attracts other players. And people know he's a good gambler. You know, he gives action. He's an action guy. He's a likable character. Everybody knows him. So if he comes into this club, word gets around. This is a nice place. There's good games.
Yum yum, aye, yum yum. Look at that. Straight draw, flush draw, up your ass, draw everything. Yeah. I've just managed to hit the front again. I just won a nice pot there. I got lucky. I mean, you can easily win 20, 30,000 pounds if you're really a bit of fun. I like to win. I like to try and win all the money on the table. You know. And the only way you can do that is loosen the players up. You know. If they're sitting there trying to play solid, you've got to try and if they get a good hand, you know, you've got to try and beat it, you know, and then it gets some gambling, you know. I'm good at getting people chasing and winding them up and needling them and whatever it takes to get them to gamble, you know. When I was just a little boy, you know, my one and only joy was listening to that good old rock and roll. Now I just turned 23. 12 hours later, Marcus, the young German guy, is leaving with his pants down. I think he's looking for the nearest canal. Past you, so 20% back's a good deal, man. I know it's worked out bad, but maybe the only guy in the world who needs 20% back. he lost 75,000 guilders, which is £25,000, but I told him if he played me heads up, I would give him 20% back of what I lost.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you.
There you go, buddy. Take that. This is mine, right? Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a nice week for me.
I hope so, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to ask for any extra because I've slaved my guts out all night long. I like it.
Well, the good
I don't want
next
it.
time
I
we can
don't
do
want
it.
any.
Next time we can do it the other way around. You take 25%.
Go on, you play?
You bring the boy again.
And you play? Yeah? Yeah, I left you playing for 10 minutes early on. I remember.
That's a good one.
You sent me back. See you later, Paul. See you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Dave's been playing for 24 hours. At this friendly private cash game, his share of the winnings is £12,000 for the night.
Listen, I like this poker, you know, it's not as easy as people think, you know. Late hours. Backstabbing, lying, fucking dirty people you meet, you know, you mix with. You get a few gentlemen, but 90% of the time they're all bad hombres. It's an hard fucking life, poker. He's a young kid, he's got to learn, you know. I've learned, though we have been fucking skinned plenty of times, you know. Plenty of times. But not since yesterday. I don't think I'm well off now when I'm sat with 12 grand in my, what I've just won. That don't, to be truthful, that doesn't make any difference whatsoever to the feelings inside of me. I'm not excited, it's no difference. Obviously it's better than losing, but it's not going to change my life. But when I get home with the kids and the wife, that's when I feel good. The game's blackjack, boys. Good luck to you all. Off we go. 15. Now what are you going to do? Okay. 19. Sucker. 15. Yeah? Okay. 21. You little sucker. Who set this deck up? 16's deck. Card or not?
No.
No card? On 16? Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're definitely sure?
Yeah, I've only got 2 on anyway. I've only got a double.
You'd have had 19 years, okay.
Oh.
21. Yes, thank you.
That's 23, Dad.
Oh. Damn. Okay. I don't like this game very much. None of my lads are ever going to play poker or gamble. I'm going to kill them. Right, lads? And you listening? Are you listening? Okay. I mean, I just missed 3 coloured guys based into a game in Birmingham not so long ago with shotguns, you know. You know, it's not something I'd like my lads to get into, really. I want them all to be bank managers and brain surgeons, but looking at them, they're the last to get into poker.
It's quite sad when he goes away. Miss him quite a lot.
We lose a lot. And he takes loads into card games when they could be like bringing them home, bringing a lot of money home.
Actually, we mean first met, which is it's no big deal. Actually, we met doing community work, both of us. You know, community work. You know, when the court gives you community work to do. Well, that's where me and him really got met. You know.
Yeah. And I'm thinking still there, thinking let's go painting some granny's house, and he's like straight to William Mills. I'm like, oh, this is all right. You know what I mean? So that was the day, William Mills to William Mills, and stopped for a sandwich in the middle. I thought, good kid this.
I had a snooker ball in his sock, because I used to take it across, because you can't really take weapons across, so I had a fucking snooker ball in his sock, you know. I used to take, because in Paris you'll be about 6 in the morning and you've got to walk down these little dark streets.
Illegal in Paris.
Yeah, in socks are alright. So you got to walk down these real dodgy side streets, and people have been mugged outside the casino. So I've got this fucking snooker ball in this sock. And as I walked out the door, I walked around this little side street. I'd got bit in this pot really diabolically, you know, so there was this lamp, this drain pipe, and I took a fucking right swing at it with this fucking ball. And it come round and hit me right at this fucking elbow. So I did my money and brought my elbow.
They've never changed.
It's taking the beats, you know, if you can take the beats on the chin and then go back the next night and take it back off them, you know, that's the essence of it. I mean, a lot of guys, if they lost maybe 10, 15, 20 grand, I'd quit then and say, oh, well, you know, but Dave just goes back and goes into the lines then and takes it back.
Not one was spitting his dummy.
Absolutely.
Well, the next stop is Paris, where hopefully there'll be a few frogs on the menu. Unfortunately, it was devilfish on the menu, and the frogs are all fat and full. Fucking devils come to breakfast. Give me a bit of breakfast. Okay, I want to go all in as well. Fuck it. Let's all go all in.
For these cash games, Dave has brought over £25,000.
Yeah, we got some money off him anyway. Whatever happens.
8300. And 83.
Almost done. Straight.
5, 8.
Please give me it before anybody changes their mind. All 3 6s, I think, is winning.
This piece of shit has got over now.
Yeah.
6, 8.
That's a lovely flop. 6, 7. Look at that.
A lovely flop, yes, you're right.
Thank you very much.
I think I had the best starting hand.
You're a wonderful deal.
Yeah.
Kings and double suit.
It's got the camera on the back of your fucking head, and it's not an impressive sight. You change that.
If anyone's going to win it, you'd like me to win it.
Yeah.
I'm doing my brightest.
Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah, thank you, miss. Back to the farm. Back to the farm with you.
We don't have big cards?
And now we've got the Brother Frankenstein fucking dealing now. And she looks like she's sucking a bit of lemon. This one always appears at midnight usually. I don't know, she must have been on the fucking alley ship. If I win this, darling, I want to treat you to a pint of blood.
Lowest.
Is that right, Offer? If you've got a small cock, you smoke a big cigar, yeah? Is that right?
Fuck yourself.
That's right, but it's not quite
I
big
know
enough.
that you try.
It's not big enough.
Yeah.
I played for 14 hours, and I was winning nearly £12,000. When this Crouch, this German guy called Ziggy, who thinks he's a player, decided to raise all his money. So he raised me, I re-raised him, £22,000 in the pot, all my earnings for the day. He had a good shot, straight draw, and a pair of jacks. I mean, he was in such bad shape. There's no wonder they lost the war. I mean, it's like taking a tank on with a pea shooter, you know. Anyway, he managed to get there and beat me, so I had a full day wasted. But there you go, that's poker. The week so far, I'm losing £15,000. Which is why the balcony door's up now. I was just considering throwing myself off onto the Champs-Élysées. No, sometimes I think maybe maybe there's an easier world than poker, because like you play for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, like 14 hours sat with all this smoke and all these idiots, and and you're like a nice few quid in front, like yesterday, nearly £12,000 in front, and then one of these ice creams, one of these idiots gets lucky and you lose it all back, So sometimes, I have contemplated, maybe giving it up, but then you realise how bad most of the players are in the world at poker, and it makes you carry on playing,
While in Paris, Dave got a call telling him that Dave Jr. has been seen in a bookmaker's.
Once you get the buzz for gambling, you need a fix, you know. You're not happy unless you're gambling. And it's a slippery slope, so I won't make him to gamble. And hopefully it won't do. Actually, all my gambling started off here. I don't know if you remember. All my gambling started off here. This is why, let me tell you, right? This is true. We started playing little bits of cards around here, just daft games, 9 cards, whatever the amount, just messing about when I was a kid. And then I remember you sent me once from my dad. He was having a bet on a Saturday, and I went in there and I backed a 50 to 1 winner. I had 50 pence on it. Chatley Princess, they called it, Eddie Hard. I'll never forget. And I got 25 quid down. I thought, what an easy game this is. And I decided there and then, gambling was the game.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Beginner's luck.
You had that at bingo, beginner's luck, do you remember?
You could win, but you're never satisfied. You want to be trying to win more.
I think he'd be a worry bag. Well, he would, wouldn't he, son?
He would be a worry bag.
Davy can be a bit of a worrier, but he's still strong and determination. I'm son, full of determination. You might easily give in, mightn't you?
You're speeding up and down the motorway in the pitch black at night, you know, maybe pelting with rain, trying to get from one game to the next game, you know. And then you get there finally and, you know, it's thick smoke, you know, and you sat there with miserable people half the time, you know. I don't really want to play with you because you take the money off of me, you know. There's a lot of better things you could be doing. Well, with Vegas just round the corner, my tank could do with topping up. So it's off to London again. You fucking sausage raising me. What's that? That's an hand, baby. No wonder you're leaving. You better leave quick while you got some money left. Please don't go. Don't go. Well, I don't think there's a game. Don't leave me, boys. So I don't want to play the fucking devil short-handed because...
Resign.
Well, short-handed. Come on, quick, the seats. Heads up, the devil's lethal. And heads down as it happens. Yeah, I've done okay tonight. I've probably won about 13 grand. So it's a good omen for going to Vegas tomorrow, you know. That's where it counts. This is just a warm-up, you know. I'll be taking over $100,000, which is it's a reasonable tank. I could have done better in Paris, obviously, you know, but you can't win all the time, and I've finished in front on the last 3 months, so that's what counts, you know. Okay, cheers. Can I have it all in tennis instead, please?
Tennis, yeah.
We have a saying in the poker world: the sun shines on a dog's ass sometime. And just lately, the dog's asses have been ruling the roost. But the devil's coming to breakfast, and he's very, very fucking hungry. Yum, yum.
Who'll be top dog and win the puppy